Hi everybody, it's been quite a day. I'm going to keep trying these readings. Last week was a complete flop. It just did not work out. I had them all recorded, tried to upload them, too many technical difficulties, and I just had to restart yours again. So this is a weekly reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, all water signs. And we're going to start with Cancer. Scorpio and Pisces will be time-stamped in the description below. Click on that upside down triangle. It'll open up the description for you, and click on your time to go straight to your reading if you don't wish to cross-watch for another or for your rising or moon signs. Okay, so let's get a message from Oracle to begin. All right, free from judgment, free to love. Beautiful. So this is all about this week for Cancer. We're starting with Cancer. This is all about freeing yourself from judgment and opening yourself up to the possibilities of love. And that could be self-love, that could be romantic love, that could be, familial love, however that pertains to the Cancers that connect with this. It'll be different for you all. So let's get some tarot to get a little more information. Okay. Beautiful. So we've got here Three of Swords. So that's air energy, and that is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius by sign. Now, for those of you Cancers, you've got some heartache here. You've got some, you're feeling a real loss, with with a situation where you feel like you've been betrayed, where there's a in a romantic situation, there's a third party involved, there's been some deception of some kind, but it's really hit you in your heart space, Cancer, and that's connected to this judgment and not feeling free to love. So they're directly connected here, and this is the space that some of you have been in. Now, if we take a look here, we've got the Page of Pentacles, opportunity. So the Page of Pentacles is, that's a youthful figure. They're generally under 20. It could be any identity, masculine or feminine. And this character is all about seeing opportunities and studying and learning, being committed to something like that. And it could be with this, this free from judgment, free to love, with this heartache. It really could be that there's this, there's this influence here that is connected to that, where perhaps they're not interfering, but, it's someone that's coming in and is sort of upsetting the mix a little bit, although this isn't a negative court card. That could be this younger person that's coming in and causing some influence there. It could also be that it's time for you to begin now, Cancer, those Cancers that are connecting, moving through this heartache. You are growing and learning from the experiences of it, and it's never pleasant, it's not always easy, but moving through and recognizing your worth, recognizing that what you want is important, is very valuable. We always need to serve ourselves first, for the highest good, of ourselves and others. And it's really important to come from that connected space, from your heart space, from your collective consciousness, your connection to your higher self. When you're grounded, you can move through challenges like this more easily because you've got that support. And it could be that you're going to start a new venture where you're going to be learning something. You're going to take up a course. You're going to perhaps do some training yourself. You're going to be mentored or mentoring, depending on which way this card is going for those Cancers connecting to this. But the outcome of that is beautiful, because that's the Nine of Pentacles, and Pentacles are earth sign. And the Nine of Pentacles is where you've achieved, you've got the luxury, you've got the comfort of the material things, you've got financial stability. So this this heartache that you're going through, or this disappointment that you're going through, or this sense of betrayal, you know, it may be connected to a job or career somehow. And you're being invited here to free yourself from the judgment of the situation that you're in, and stop the negative self-talk. If you've been involved with negative self-talk and talking down to yourself and sort of shrinking your heart space, you know, it's time to move through that and let that go. Open yourself up to learning new things, meeting new people, and allowing yourself and your skills and your wisdom to have a positive impact on others as well. And this is going to bring you back into that space, or maybe for the first time in a long time, to that space of that beauty and abundance and feeling secure, and everything is good, and you can just sort of rest and breathe and relax, you know? Okay, so let's pull, we pulled one of those to start. So let's pull one of these to end. We'll get a message for you. And okay, that just, oh, there's two. Okay, so you get two. 48 Porcupine Spirit, time for a beginner mind. All right, so that is that shift, right? That's that shift here that we're talking about. So it's time to move forward and see things from that fresh eyes, see things from a new start, see things from a learning perspective, and shift, you know, begin to shift yourself out of this, and by losing that really harsh judgment. And if others are judging you, you know, that is a reflection of them and the space that they're vibrating in. That is not a reflection of you. When we make a judgment about someone that we see, you know, like, oh, I don't like how he or she does that. Quite often, that characteristic that we are so, you know, minutely criticizing, that's something that we have in ourselves that needs to be worked on. That is a shadow aspect of us that we recognize in them, and we're calling it out. But really, that's a mirror for us, you know? So when if people are being really judgmental about you and not allowing you to live from your heart space, that is a reflection of their fears. That is a reflection of them. That's not a reflection necessarily of you at all. And with the swords being this air energy, see, that's the message. With the swords being this air energy, that's the mental body, that's the thought forms. So, you know, you may be getting gaslighted a little bit as well by somebody who's betraying you and making you feel like you're not capable, like you can't learn new things, you can't try a new career, you know, you're too old to do something, you're too young to do something, you're not smart enough, all the things. Don't listen to that, because it's nonsense, all right? Because you have the capacity to bring about something, or come back to a place where you have this beautiful abundance and this comfort and this security, but you've got to come to it with these fresh beginning, new start mind. So be willing to open up and to learn. And then your last one, which is the bonus one, you've got Scarab Beetle Spirit, and that's the magic works through you. And exactly, that's it. You have the magic inside you to create anything that you want. And yes, we get support from others, you know, in the physical, as well as in the, you know, the spiritual world, from our guides and whatnot. However, we have free will individually, and it's all up to us what we achieve and the vibration that we come from, you know, the energy that we vibrate at. That's what the universe understands. It doesn't understand emotions like betrayal. It just understands the vibration of that. So if you're sitting in that lowering vibration, the universe just sort of brings experiences that mirror that vibration. But if you raise out of that, you know, you're into this beautiful vibration where, you know, everything is optimistic and everything is fresh, and you can see things and be open and really connect with who you are and honor your spirit and free yourself from that judgment and open yourself up to a place of love. Okay, so those are your messages, Cancer, for September 20 to 26. And please click like and subscribe so we can stay connected. Live big, shine your light bright. Until next time. Hi Scorpio, this is your reading for September 20 to 26, the week ahead. We're just coming out of our new moon energy. So hopefully you were able to set some fantastic intentions with this new moon energy. And let's see what this week ahead will bring for you. We're going to pull an oracle, some tarot to go deeper, and then a message at the end. So we have visions of life beyond death, 44. So you have the repeating fours here. And if you look at this image, it is just so beautifully rich. You know, it has the wisdom of the owl and that beauty and outgoing and outspokenness and grace of the peacock. And it's got the wisdom of that beautiful shaman there. And we've got sacred geometry, all of the colors, like it's beautiful. So this is about visions this week, Scorpio. You're going to have visions in your dream state, visions in your waking state. And this is all about, you know, our dealing in the physical and being, you know, spiritual beings in the physical world, but it's also about how what is non-physical connects to us, because, you know, we perceive death sometimes is that it's final and that our journey is finished. And some perspectives believe, you know, and I carry this perspective, that our energy is always just exchanged in some form, it's transmuted in some form, and we never truly experience, you know, that permanent death, so to speak. So this is visions beyond that. So this could be spirit guides, this could be passed on loved ones that want to come through. This is, you know, visions in your travels at night, if with astral travel, that kind of thing. So pay attention to that, because there's a lot of wisdom coming in. Okay, yeah, okay. And you've got the Eight of Swords restriction. So that's air sign. That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And that is that you've been feeling restricted. Perhaps you haven't been getting messages. You haven't been feeling connected. You know, you've been stuck in some way. So if this is on a spiritual level, you're sort of at a plateau right now, and you're restricting yourself. You're holding yourself back. You're feeling like you're powerless. You're stuck in some way, and you just can't seem to move forward. And then we've got, you know, security here. Four of Pentacles, and Pentacles is Earth sign, and the four is all around, again, it's that fear. It's holding back. Now, this is around material security, your sense of security, you know, so perhaps it is that you're really stuck in this place where you can't see beyond. So this card could really metaphorically mean that you can't see beyond the situation that you're in right now, Scorpio, and it's really weighing heavy on you. It's weighing heavy in your mental body, you know, in your thoughts all the time. It's weighing heavy for you in terms of your sense of personal security, financial security, material security. You know, perhaps maybe you've had an upset with a job, or our current world situation being what it is has put you in this place where you can't see the bigger picture, or a bigger picture beyond your immediate surrounding. Maybe you've been focusing in on, you know, a little bit of that poverty mentality where, and it's an archetype that we all battle with at some point in our lives, you know, where we're feeling like we're never going to have enough, like there's lack, and when is this ever going to end? And this restriction, you know, this mental restriction, again, in the situation of our world right now, a lot of that is being imposed upon us as well, you know, so you may be feeling that collective energy of that heaviness, that restriction, that feeling powerless and stuck. But, you know, it's really important. We now have major arcana of judgment. And the key word around this is self-reflection, but it's not just that. It's about a new phase coming through. It's about an inner calling. So the self-reflection comes from going within and, you know, seeing those visions. Close your eyes, daydream, meditate, free write, just whatever comes to your mind. In your sleep state, if you hear certain words, or if you connect in a mediumship way where, you know, you can access spirit, passed on loved ones, that kind of thing, really pay attention to the messages that they're bringing to you, because this is a time of change for you. Really, you've been in this place of stuckness. You've been in this place where you don't feel like you have enough and you can move forward feeling insecure. But now it's just time to look back and look back at it from, if you can, a little bit of an observer space instead of this, you know, you as the human in there. Sort of step back and observe it from a third person or a fly on the wall point of view, and see if you can see things from a different perspective. You know, measure and weigh things, because the Judgment card is all around things coming forward, rebirthing, starting again. So things are starting anew for you here. And let's pull another tarot just to get maybe a little bit of clarity around what area that might pertain to, Scorpio. Let's just see what that is. Oh, look at that. Okay, wow. Okay, well, there you go. So it's around partnership. So clearly this is around a relationship of some kind. This is Cups energy, so this is your energy. It could also be Cancer and Pisces, but this is around a love relationship most likely, or a very close connection, a close partnership that you have that has brought you into this space. And now you are reflecting about that union of some kind, you know, and you need to come to a decision around how you're going to proceed with that. If you're going to continue, if it's going to evolve and upgrade into something new, if it is that you need to, you're going to move on and let that go. You know, this is the contemplation of a new cycle. So this could be a new beginning for an existing union, or this could be a brand new union that is, you know, that is coming through here, that really wants to come into your life. And the signs are being shown to you, but you're not quite tuning in. So it's really important that you tune in and open up, get out of this stuck energy, because then you've got another major arcana here, which is Justice. And this is all about the scales being balanced. So whatever this decision is that you're going to make around this union, this partnership, however it pertains to you, Scorpio, this is going to bring about justice for you. Whatever it is going to be, whatever decision you make from the messages you get, this is going to be the right decision for you and for all parties involved. You know, it may be that if this is a union that it's time for each of you to go your own ways, then if that other person is not so open or loving about it, that's okay. You know, it's still to the best of it's still serving their highest good, because whatever serves our highest good and our highest calling serves others as well, serves everyone around us, you know, because when we're better, everyone around us is better. So whatever this decision is, perhaps you're going to have that meaningful discussion, and you're going to move through after this contemplation with Judgment. You're going to make that decision, have that discussion, and you're going to move into a new phase, a brilliant evolution of a connection, a relationship. It could be that something brand new is coming in and someone is pursuing you, and you haven't really made a decision yet because you're not sure. You've got some old, you know, heartache and feelings of insecurity coming through here, feeling stuck. If you open yourself up, this can, you know, that decision is going to be the right decision for you, whichever way you go, whether you choose to stay on your path or not. But this is usually an offering here, you know, so it could be very, very positive, where someone who is very loving and nurturing, and, you know, this partnership could be something that you really need right now, that the universe is trying to put before you. So pay attention to those signs, Scorpio, so that you are open to that connection, okay? So we're going to pull one more card, just as an advice card. And please remember to click like and subscribe for me. I really want to stay connected with you and build my channel and grow and share with others. Thank you so much for those of you that do that. That's great. All right, so your final message here is Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. See? So you've got Judgment, you've got Justice, and then you've got now is a lucky time. So pay attention to all of those visions that you've got. Pay attention no matter how they come to you, because you're going to move out of this energy and into this energy, which is beautiful, okay? So that's wonderful. That's a great message. So Scorpio, those are your messages for September 20 to 26. Remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time. Hi Pisces, welcome. Thanks for joining me. This is your weekly reading for September 20 to 26. We're going to start out with an oracle. We'll do some tarot to get some more information, and then we'll pull an advice card at the end. All right, let's get started. We have bring it into form. So this is all about something that is wanting to manifest in the physical, in the material world. So for those Pisces that are connecting with this already, you have been brewing with something, coming up with something, creative ideas, maybe some business proposals, you know, you're being nudged in a direction. And this message is all about this week, you're going to begin to bring this into form, whatever this is. So let's pull some tarot and see what kind of information we get. Okay, wow. All right. So bringing it into form, we have got the Queen of Wands, passion. So this is fire energy. So this is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is a feminine in the card. The energy is feminine, but it could represent any identity. It doesn't have to be feminine. So this is all about the passion. The Queen of Wands is confident. She's focused. She's got this zest for life. She's very passionate about doing things. You know, she's also got some experience to share as well. So this could represent a fire sign coming into your world in the near future, or has just arrived, that is going to ignite this passion and support you in bringing whatever this is into form. So this could be that you are actually creating something, you know, a new product perhaps, a new business, a new website. It could be entrepreneurial, but it could also be personal. It could be that you are now bringing bringing a new awareness, a new consciousness into form for you. You are manifesting and creating that in our material world and starting to align, you know, and connect in a much deeper way. It's going to be different for all of you, but whatever this is, if this is business or work related, on a creative project, something like that, something you're passionate about, someone who is of a feminine, you know, mature feminine energy is going to present themselves to you, and they could be fire sign, and they're going to support this. Then you've got the King of Cups, understanding. So this is you all day long. So King of Cups, that's our water energy. That's you. Could also be Cancer and Scorpio. And the King of Cups is, you know, he's that romantic, adventurous, nurturing, beautiful energy. Follow your heart. You know, he's all the feels with some wisdom as well. And he's at the top of your suit. You know, he has mastered that the most, so to speak. He's got the most wisdom to share, and he comes from that real place of love and caring. So this could represent you, or this could represent another. It's a masculine energy, but it can be any identity. Once again, it's just that energy is masculine. So you've got these two court cards here where you have actual figures in your life, or one could represent you, that is really pushing towards this, you know, affirming for you whatever this bringing it into form is. So whatever this creative endeavor is for you, however that represents, I mean, this could even be relationship, you know, this could be bringing about a passionate relationship between these two signs, between these two symbols. So you could have this fiery, passionate queen coming together, you know, energy coming together with this beautiful King of Cups energy. It could be romantic as well, and it's going to manifest into you know, a union or a relationship. Then we come here with strength, and this is our major arcana, strength, and strength is courage, stability. You know, you will have the strength to do and bring this into form, whatever it is. You will have the power to do that. And it says integration of animal self. To me, I think that's more, you know, a bit of that stability, that balance, so not the wildness, but you've got the passion here as well. These are court cards and major arcana, so this is kind of a big deal. You know, it's not sort of everyday stuff. This event will stand out a little more in your mind. And if this isn't romantic, but if this does, for those Pisces connecting to this, if this does connect to you, these could be two people that, or one is you and one is another, that you're going to come together and connect in a really passionate way about something. And that is going to, you're going to bring about a greater strength for you, a greater stability for you. You're going to feel much more solid, and you're going to have, and you do have, the ability and the strength to do it, despite whether you feel like you do or not. But this is such a positive message. It's very powerful. It's, you know, the energy all within all cards is moving or nurturing, you know, so that's fantastic. So let's pull a little bit of advice, Pisces, to see how our message ends out. And please click like and subscribe if you could, so that I can build and grow and share with others and stay connected to you. Okay, so we have Scarab Beetle Spirit, magic works through you. There you go. So there's some magic going on between these connections. Definitely there's some magic going on between these connections, and that is working through your creative energy. You're bringing whatever this is, whether it's romantic relationship, whether this is a passionate connection that is emotionally based, at such as a friendship or a soulmate. They don't have to be romantic. Soulmates can be, you know, deeply moving spiritually, but not be romantic or intimate in that way. But they are typically very intimate relationships, you know, on other levels for sure. Or this could literally be a material thing that you're bringing into the, you know, into its formation. You know, it's coming from your thoughts. The magic is working through you with the passion of another. You know, you've got this beautiful strength to pull this through, whatever this is. So it could be, it's going to be different for all of you. It could be a romantic relationship, connection, a union. It could be a soulmate or a platonic connection. It could be a business connection, you know, where something is manifesting into the material. You're bringing it into the reality. It's no longer just part of your thoughts. You've already got the ground running with this. As you can see, she's got the footprints that are already laying the impression down, and then the magic works through you. So just believe in that energy and look out for these people this week. They may have already shown up, or they may be coming to show up, you know, but just keep your eye out, because they're going to have an influence on you in the next several weeks. And as well, we've just come through that new moon energy. So we're still at the beginning of that setting of intentions and getting the wheel going for the next cycle. So this is a beautiful time to connect in with someone and get that, you know, get that going. So Pisces, those are your messages for this week. Remember to live big and shine bright. Until next time.